What's going on, gang? This is Rocky with Atlanta Music DJ. This is DJ Rocky. I wanted to show you an update on the DJ Facade. I'm updating to a new DJ Facade. I'm not updating my old one, I'm updating it to a new one. There's a couple things I made some mistakes on in my last one. This would actually be my third DJ Facade. I sold my first. Let's take a look first at the old Facade. This is my old DJ Facade. It's 4 frames, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's beautiful. It's still white, clean. It's nice. It still works great. Has a little bit of a bowing bend to it, and I'll show you why. You probably can see it a little bit more on this side here, how it's kind of crooked right there. Okay, this was a frame that probably took the more grunt of the crookedness. I'll tell you why. It's because I just put one board up flush to the other board there, and I didn't do any angled cuts. And that's where my carpenter family member friend was saying to go ahead and do the angled cuts. It'll actually create for a stronger frame. Another thing is I put the silver hinges, and I'm going to use black hinges to match with the black frame this time as well. To kind of let it loose a little bit. They tend to lean on the frame, want to give their their requests in and stuff, and it's bent this frame pretty bad. It's strong, it's hard, solid, a pretty thick frame of wood, but it just didn't upstand the heavier weight of the heavier guys and stuff like that. So another thing, it's a little bit wider. It's almost like a 3 feet wide here. So it can fit almost like it's actually 2.5 feet and 2.5 feet. It's almost like 4 or 5 feet wide if you fan it out. And I wanted to go 2 feet, so it's going to be a little bit lighter. Another thing, this is actually a 4-inch width board. It's 4 inches wide. And I want to go 3 inches and make it a little bit lighter. So we're going to be using a little bit, so we'll have a little bit less weight as far as carrying, and a little bit more mobile and whatnot. Also shorter frame, 2 feet, black hinges, and then also we're going to change the edging, and I'll show you a couple reasons why. So I already told you about the edging. We did cut all the boards just now. Finished cutting them all flush to the edge. I kind of give you a little quick glimpse of what it's going to be like. So I laid one out on the floor here. So this is the frame here. It's actually exactly 2 feet across. Exactly 2 feet across and exactly 4 feet high. That's another thing. My other frame was 4.5 feet high. So it's pretty tall. And this one's exactly 4 feet high. I have a couple ideas for the other frame later I can still use while utilizing this one, but I'll tell you about that later. So you see here my bar, it's exactly 3 feet 4 inches. Why the 4 inches? I don't know, but it's 3 feet 4 inches. So with this 2-foot frame and then another 2-foot frame, it'll capture the lighting of the LED flush to the edge of the screen, and it'll give a nice flush glow across the screen from end to end. And that's exactly what I'm looking for. My other one was a little too wide, and it left for some darkness off the side of the facade on both sides. I wanted to get a nice glow evenly across all the way through using the bars here. So made it a little bit shorter. We did the angles, a perfect fit for the lighting, and we're also going to use the black hinges to match the black color that's going to go with the frame. All right, so wanted to show you the kind of the middle portion of my updated facade. Now just be real quick. It will just be the middle portion, and then the next clip you'll see the final portion of it. Let me go ahead and show you what we did here. This is the updated version of the facade. As you can see, there's the old facade there. It's a little bit wider on the frames, and it's actually a little bit taller, 2.5 by 4.5, making it 5 feet across, or 5+ feet across, and then 4.5 feet up high. Kind of hitting just beneath my shoulders, about my shoulders there. Wanted it to be just slightly lower, just kind of get a little bit below my shoulders. So we have 4 feet high from tip to tip. We have 2 feet across on each frame from tip to tip. Wanted to use this for a 4-foot table, and then I also wanted to make the extra frames just so if I wanted to go a 6-foot table, if for any reason down the road, noticing that the gigs are getting a little bit bigger and a little bit more intense. So wanted to have room to expand or go small for different events. I hope you like it. This is the idea I wanted. I wanted to fit just nicely curved around my 4-foot table. Wanted to get it nice and flush with the bar that I have, so the light eliminates from tip to tip of the fabric and get a nice flooding glow on the fabric. And that's pretty much it. Give it a nice curve around. I don't think I'm going to throw away the old facade. I think I'm going to utilize it for some reason. It's actually a lot taller. Have a couple ideas. I'll kind of play with it, and you know, hope you guys like it. Tell me what you think. Please subscribe. Please comment. You know, have some other ideas for some facades. The facade thing is kind of an old school thing now. You know, everyone's doing it. Everyone's buying them. But just wanted to go a little bit different. I've seen this on YouTube before. This is nothing new. Just wanted something different for myself. And then for the going forward for the future, I do have some unique ideas. What's going on, gang? So a quick tip. I was doing one frame. I had cut some of the fabric a little too short. Wanted to redo it. I tested out some of the stretch on the fabric. The more you stretch it, the more light capture that you'll get per fiber as the fibers stretch. The light will actually stretch as well too within the fibers. I tested that out in 3 shades of lighting. I tested it out with my old scrim, which was not stretched that much, and then the one I just was doing right now, which was stretched too much. You can actually see some of the table legs behind it. So I didn't want you know, too much of almost a see-through look. So I wanted to go ahead and redo that. So I noticed you do want to stretch it a lot, the fabric, if you're redoing your facade, but you don't want to stretch it too much to where you can see through it. So give it a little bit of a stretch, not a lot though. What's going on, gang? This is DJ Rocky here with Atlanta Music DJ. Just wanted to show you the final product of my new updated facade. I'm going to be delivering to my customers. I just, you know, a lot of DJs are using the basic facades of 4 sides and stuff like that, and I've seen this design here before, the 6 sides, but I just never had it myself, so I wanted to make one for myself. Also made the material a little bit lighter, so that way it's a little bit more mobile, more maneuverable, and so on and so forth. I wanted to show you the final product of my new updated facade I'm going to have for my customers for Atlanta Music DJ. This is pretty much it here. So it's 6 sides, if you can see there on top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it really just have one bar behind it. It's exactly what I wanted. I wanted it to be a 4-foot table, which is perfect, and then I can expand the other 2 sides if I needed to fit a 6-foot table. Like I said, as events get larger, you know, you need some more equipment and so on and so forth, some more space. So I wanted to show you the lighting. I actually thought I was going to need more than one light. I thought I was going to need maybe 2 on each side. I'm getting enough glow with just the one. I mean, it is slightly dimmer, but it's funny because it's only 1 bar back there, right? You see that 1 bar there, and it actually, because it's pointed out here in the center, it actually glows upward in an angle. I mean, it was getting an upward glow, but it just wasn't catching the tips. And now I'm actually catching the very tippy top of the facade there, which is kind of nice in that angle because it's bowed out in the center here, in the front there. But it feels like it gets enough glow with just the 1 light. You know, I think I'm going to stick with this. This is going to be for the customers now, for Atlanta Music DJ. I think this is going to be a lot nicer. It actually covers up a lot more. It gives you kind of like a true booth type of effect. A little bit lighter material, and I like it a lot. So tell me what you think. Comment. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up if you like it. And if you like it, hey man, give it a shot yourself. It's not that hard. It's just adding 2 other sides here. If you really think about it, if I wanted to go with just my 4, I can just do this one here and this one here, and then just take out that bad boy. Really don't need it. And then let's say if you have a small corner, for example, there's several different ideas you can use this with. And let's say if you have one small, a small corner, and you're just doing a 4-sided booth, you can turn your 2 sides, your extra facade, you can kind of turn it into a backdrop in the back, and maybe hide some of your DJ gear, your bags or whatnot, behind you, and use it as a backdrop to cover your DJ gear, and also kind of give it a glow in the back as well too behind you. A lot of DJs are putting lights up behind themselves, so it's really universal. It fits your 4-foot table, your 6-foot table. If I wanted to, I can do an 8-foot table. I think there's some out there, but I don't really feel the need for that. Yeah, so this is DJ Rocky with Atlanta Music DJ, and hey everyone, this holiday season, remember, take time to love your family, love yourselves, to have a little bit of respect for everyone around you. People's kind of go a little weird this time of season, so just remember to love and respect all people. Remember, take some time out for your family, especially if you have a lot of gigs going on and stuff like that. And I hope you guys are doing well. I wish you the best of success, and happy holidays to all those DJs out there. You know who you are. So love and respect all people and all things living. This is DJ Rocky with Atlanta Music DJ. Peace out. Bye.